All right, and we're back for Match Week 2. I'm your host, Nicky Smokes, joined by Rudy, Chief, and Za. Rudy, how are we feeling today, brother? Nice. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Rudy. We appreciate you
showing up.
Yep, thanks. I know summer camp's going to get the best of us sometimes, but hey, some people show up, some people don't. Chief, how are you feeling?
All right, before we get any further, what you tell the people? Like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs. Like this video, share this video with other people that like the Premier League. We're trying to get this thing to 500 subs, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, and then 1.5 million. I'm just throwing that out there. Those are our goals for this podcast. But Chief, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good.
Wait, I can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
No. Do you hear Chief?
No, I can't hear him.
All right.
I can't hear him from all the way at the bottom of the table.
All right,
Not at the bottom of the table. We're sitting 11th right now. And this is like the beauty of my psychology and the beauty of the Premier League. If you watched the stream last week or you saw the clip, I ended last week with my full ass crack out as Forrest gave up a goal again late to tie. I was feeling down, like here comes another relegation battle. We get now the week goes along. You add Moreno, you add Eddie Nketiah, you have Southampton this week. Now I'm back to feeling good about Forest again.
Like, you think Eddie Nketiah is a reason for you to feel better about your club?
Yeah, he steps into basically any top 6 side as the number 1 choice striker. If you look at the analytics, he had more goal contributions than basically anybody except for Holland the year you guys actually used him. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I'll pull it up.
When did this happen? What year did this happen?
2022.
Chief,
2 years ago?
18 months ago.
I was telling the entire fan base. No one listened to me. I got abuse on the internet telling the entire freaking fan base, give this kid a chance. And now we chased him out. I wonder who the fan base is going to blame now. We just did not start him. He didn't get a run of games. He would come in for bit parts. That's not the kind of striker he is. He needs rhythm. He's a rhythm kind of guy, and we didn't give him that. So
he'll get it here. Look at what happened with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea shoved him out. We got him for $3 million. Now people are offering 30. He had a ton of goals last year. I think this might be the spot. Forest might become the reclamation project spot.
If you start him, and I want everybody to listen up right now, if you guys start him, I think he will score close to 20 goals for you this season.
Then we're going to – if he's
got to be starting.
I think he will start. I don't think he'll start this week. The deal actually, as we're recording, is not over the goal line yet. But all indications are he's coming in for around $30 million. He will be the first choice striker, and now it's like you can be multiple. You can have horses for courses kind of thing. If we're playing a team that it's a low block, we need a target. Put Woody or Taiwo out there. If you're playing a team like we're playing this week, like a Southampton, a team that's around us, where we're gonna go at him, dude, he's gonna feel like when you take your dog out to the country and you let him off the leash and they just runs and goes wild. That's what it's going to be like for Nketiah here. It's going to be like, oh my God, I've been playing in this system where every single week we're playing against a low block. Now you're going to go up and we're going to have some space to do things. You're going to find space. I think it's going to unlock Hudson-Odoi off the left. I think he's going to be great for Morgan Gibbs-White. I think we're going to have a guy who can score in multiple ways and link up. It's going to be fantastic for Forest. And so now I'm back feeling good again. And we're only sitting 11th. Sitting 11th. If we've ended the table right now the way it looks, I'd be happy, and you wouldn't, because you wouldn't have the league once again. So if you want to talk about week 1, where are you in the table? I'm fine sitting 11th.
And when all that happens, I'm going to get on the internet and tell these Arsenal motherfuckers, guess what? I told you fucking so.
And then what are you going to do if he goes out there and scores 4 goals?
That's not going to
move on with my life. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, so for me, obviously I grew up watching American football, the NFL. The weirdest thing about the Premier League for me is these teams are trading or transferring players after the season starts.
It's
in the NFL, you don't get a trade until week 10 or right before the trade deadline. These guys, it's you play one match, all right, he's gone, he's in. It's crazy to keep up with. I kind of like it though.
Yeah. Oh, it's wild. It's wild.
Nuts.
There's a reason why Fabrizio has 25 million followers, or maybe it's more than that. I don't know, but he's got more than Schefter and everybody because he touches every part of the world. And he is the guy.
I was just going to say that, and Za hates him.
Yeah.
Za hates
Nah,
Fabrizio.
I hate him. He's a fucking clicks merchant.
But my God, like the global market for soccer, for football, I'm sorry, is insane. This guy's got like 21 million followers.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean,
He doubled up Schefter.
brown envelope.
And Schefter's like our guru. He's like our goat.
He's the
And
king.
this guy clears him
Yep.
by miles.
He's probably not going to like me saying this, and I know he goes online and listens to what people say about him and all that, but he's been accused of paying off people for tips and all that, and then with
Sure,
us,
they all do
Hustling,
that.
baby. Hustling.
with us, he has, I mean, his developments, he tweets like 5 times about the Marino deal when nothing's happened. Bro, nothing's happening. We know that. You don't need a fucking engagement from using Arsenal fans.
Well,
That's
brother,
why,
something
that's why
did happen. We signed that boy. Talk to me now.
He's been talking about that for the last 2 weeks.
Aren't you glad you should keep on top of things? You're updated constantly.
He's annoying.
I will say, though,
I love you, Fab.
when it comes to the Prem, like there's too many rumors and speculation that gets reported.
Well, agents trying to drive up prices.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
That's
So
exactly.
they'll just make up fake reports?
No, an agent will just go again. The Fabrizio thing. He pays off agents for those tips. So an agent will go to their guy, give them a story, and be like, "Hey, Arsenal. We think that Arsenal's coming in when Arsenal's actually not coming in. We're used a lot to drive up those prices. Arsenal. If you're gonna notice this, Smokes, the more you support Arsenal, we are linked with everybody, and guess who ends up not coming to Arsenal? Everybody that.
Forest is kind of the same thing because they signed so many players the last few years that now anybody who's like a mid-table guy gets linked to Forest.
And
like
that's-
every single guy. And I think probably 10% of it is actually true.
and it's literally just to drive up prices.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, Zad, talk to me about Mikel Merino.
Yeah, Sociedad. I know nothing much about him. I'll be honest. I don't follow La Liga week in, week out. I'm not one of these highlights watching merchants. So, it's when he plays for Arsenal is when I'll need to know everything about him. But I don't think people are saying he's going to come in and walk into our midfield. I don't think so. We have an established 3 or that are already there. I need to see what his wages are and what Arteta's thinking. People are saying we're trying to move on from Partey. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping he'll be good. He adds more numbers, quality. Arteta and Edu's talent IDing has been really good lately. So, hey, I'll give him a chance.
What's a highlight merchant?
Everybody looks good on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could talk. If you pull up any player that's linked, and you're like, you pull up his YouTube, like this guy's unbelievable. This guy's awesome.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like you could do that with any sport, though.
Yeah, with
The
a lot.
classic one, the all-time one. If you go and look at one of our former strikers, this guy cost me 3 fucking titles. I hate him. The most useless finisher in the history of finishers, Olivier Giroud.
Ali G.
If you go watch his highlight tape, bro, you would think he's Pele.
He's a stud. Giroud, best hair in the game.
You would think he's Pele. This guy is
France's all-time leading goal scorer over running down the wing. Thierry Henry, yeah. Leading goal
games
scorer
played?
for the country of France.
Games played. Games played.
just- the number
Best
that
ability is availability. Giroud always gets selected. He always shows up.
Don't even get me going about that fucking clown.
Nah, get Za going
I
about
don't
this
need-
clown.
I don't need to deal with him anymore. So, but I'm gonna go watch him. He's out here now. I'm gonna go watch him, see him, tell him I love you, and he really did. I love hate. I hate
So,
them. And
but like, if you're, what's the deal with where's he gonna play? Are you gonna move Declan Rice back into that kind of destroyer role?
Marino. That's
let
what
Marino
people
get
online.
forward?
That's what people online are saying.
It probably does make you.
I like
Arteta-
Declan more defensive. I like when he plays more
Yeah.
defensive.
So Arteta did kind of hint at that in the press conference for Aston Villa. They were talking about Declan's positions and all. And he's
because
like,
he was getting
prefers a
forward a
6.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Rice prefers a 6, but yeah. So I guess Partey's out because I mean you're signing a new guy. Rice is on a starter's wage.
Yep.
Odegaard's the club captain. So if anyone out of that
It would
midfield
be-
3 that's coming out is Partey, but I wouldn't jump to do that. We got to see him first. Get used to the country. That
Yeah,
midfield
bet
three
in a
is
little
working.
bit. Just bet in.
Yeah.
Chill.
Ease your way in. You know who's not going to need easing? And please forgive me if I botch names. The hardest part about getting into football is pronouncing these motherfuckers' names. So if I boof it, cut me some fucking slack.
We're American. We don't know anything.
Gundogan. Back to City. For free. Sounds like terrible business. I'll let you guys talk.
Nah, I mean he's one of the greatest Premier League midfielders of all time. I think he's one of the most underrated guys in Premier League history. He should be up there in the conversations when we're talking about the Lampards, the Gerrards, the
Always shows up when it matters too.
clutch goals and all that.
Sounds like a Rodri.
And yeah, he's up there with them gets, and he's back. I mean, very good player. I mean,
Pep wanted him. I do think they missed him. I think they missed him a little bit. Like he's a big part of that club.
Yeah.
So
Club
him
captain.
going back there, as an Arsenal fan that actually knows what he's talking about, does that move the needle, or it's kind of like, oh, they're still City?
I mean, there's City.
Right.
It does,
but do you think that makes them a lot better than?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gundogan, quality player, quality player. The City's gotten better now with him. I don't know why he left. Well, he wanted to play. His players get emotional and always want to play for. They get idealistic, emotional, always want to play for Madrid, Barcelona. He goes there. He actually finds out that it's terrible, cries, wants to come back.
Finds out they're broke, as Za says.
Same thing with Fabregas. Oh, I want to play for my hometown. He goes there. They use him for a little bit, dump him, and then now he cries back. Oh, I want to come back to Arsenal. Wenger tells him to fuck off because we have Ozil kind of deal. So he's back.
All right, and I heard United made a nice little signing.
Not yet, but fun fact about Gundogan: when he plays, most likely this weekend, he will have played more Premier League minutes than Tyrell Malacia in the last 2 seasons. So, and one has played in the Premier League for 2 seasons, one has played in La Liga for a full calendar year. So,
is he back in training?
Great bit of business by Glazers and Eric Ten Hag. I'm glad the Glazers era is over.
He's back in training?
I don't know if he's alive, bro. They found a body under Carrington last year, and a lot of people think it's Malacia. Now they're putting out PR pictures of him everywhere.
You can't have that.
But yes, United are rumored to be at the finish line of the Manuel Ugarte deal. You know what? I think he'll give Casemiro some competition in that holding role. Good signing. If it's a loan deal with an Oblo, great. If it's not and it's permanent deal, also great. Here's the thing. The deal's being held up by the Qataris. Apparently, the Qataris are very salty.
Are they out of money?
No, they're very salty about the fact that they didn't get the Man U deal to buy the club, and they don't like Ineos especially, so apparently they're holding up the deal and saying, let's make them late to the last days of the transfer window to finish it. But I'm hearing it's pretty much done, but I don't get my news from Fab. I get my news from Winner T-Shipa, the little boy that is taking over the internet.
That's okay.
He's the new merchant, him and David Ornstein.
I like Ornstein, too.
Here's the thing. I don't comment on kids, so I'm just going to sit this one out.
Oh, wait, the little white kid on Instagram?
No, the black dude.
The little black dude.
Have you seen this little white dude on Instagram?
Nah.
Bro, this guy is mint. Hold on. Winner Lib? Winner Lil B?
Winner T-Shipa.
T-Shi, whatever.
Oh, but this guy's just the same thing.
Is sealed. Arsenal now signed Mikel Merino on a 5-year deal for 35 million plus a 5 million add-on.
Bro, the kid's the best, bro. Look at him. He looks like that the guy from the Minions movie.
Do I do it, Smokes?
What?
Do I do it?
If you're gonna make fun of an 8-year-old
can't.
kid
Yeah,
for
I can't.
Instagram,
Talk that shit, Za. Talk that shit.
nah, roast him, Za.
I can't. I mean, it's
No, you
fucking
gotta build him
crazy.
for the internet.
It's fucking crazy. What people, he literally just copy pasted everything that Fabrizio's saying, and people are losing their mind. Nothing new, nothing. It's because he's a fucking kid.
Za wants this 10-year-old to have inside sources with Premier League clubs.
Bro, it
Say
is
copy
literally what we
paste
just saw with Drake. Everybody hates the guy at the top. They want to support the little man.
Whatever.
He's
Let me leave it alone. I'm
furious
leaving it alone.
over an
We move
8-year-old
on
kid
to-
making
okay.
transfer
I don't want to
videos.
get in trouble.
This might get you in trouble, though. Do you think Saka would start over Rodrygo?
Absolutely, Saka's the best right wing on the planet. I saw that discourse. I saw that clip online. It's Saka. So here's the thing: people are gonna do the whole Rodrygo's won Champions Leagues and all that trophy. There's a whole lot that goes into winning a trophy. When you're going mano a mano, when you're analyzing a player for player. Yeah, trophies can be a tiebreaker thing, but it's not the end-all, be-all. And that's what people's arguments are when it comes to Saka and Rodrygo. Anytime Saka's brought up in an argument, people are, what has he won for Arsenal? Nothing yet.
I mean, no one's really won anything for Arsenal
Exactly,
in the last 20 years.
and there's a lot that goes into winning an actual trophy. But if we're looking player for player, brother, there is no winger that plays on the right side of the field on this planet that is as good as Saka. Saka is efficient. The guy can defend. He can do everything. Cutting in, his right foot is now decent, which was one of his weaknesses. He's left-footed. His right foot is now decent, so he can keep you honest and go touchline. But his move is cutting in, and he bangs them in. And he carried us. He's been carrying us for the last 2-3 years.
Now, I know that people watching can't see, but I have a clear shot of Zaz's dick, and it is hard as a rock right now. What do you think, Chief? Do you think he'd start over Rodrygo?
Dude, I think they're right there. And I think, like, you can say the trophies don't matter. You play to win. You play to win. He's contributed to getting more titles than Saka.
But, I mean, a title involves 10 other players.
I agree.
10 other players. So there's a lot, 10, 15 other players. There's a lot that goes into actually lifting the trophy. If we're going player for player, I mean, his impact, what he's done for England, what he's done for fucking Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah. And I mean, he puts up numbers. I don't really have a take on this. Saka's a legend. He's great.
You know who has a take and he's grinning his ass off? That clown over there.
Yeah, Zaza fired it.
What do you mean all right, let's start here. What has Saka done when has he stepped up for his club to do anything important?
Week 1, goal and assist.
He's
Week
Arsenal. Arsenal went from 8th in the Premier League to almost beating City last year in a span of 3-4 years. All because of Bukayo Saka. We went from getting 60 points. Well,
all because of Bukayo Saka?
He is the main
Then he should have trophies.
Yes.
I thought it was a team game.
We went from doing 60 points to almost, what did we get last season? 89. That's like
if he did that all by himself, then he should have a Ballon d'Or.
He is a major contributor to that. Again, there's a lot that goes into winning those individual things. Once we start winning titles and stuff like that, he will start getting his recognition with. Okay. That's people's argument. Okay. People's argument is Saka hasn't won a title, but
no. My argument is that Rodrygo on the right wing for Real Madrid, 21, 22, he scores 2 goals in 90 seconds against City at the Etihad to propel them to a comeback win in the Champions League semifinal. When has Saka done anything big on any big stage for either of his teams, whether England or Arsenal? For England, what has he done? He scored a brace against Iran in the group stage of the fucking World Cup. What has he done? Last year when they were in the Champions League, where was he?
2020 Euros, he fucking carried them all the way to the final. He's been England's player of the year.
And then when they needed him most to fucking put a penalty in the net, where was he?
In a row. Oh, you see? What did your guys do? Your guys did this to you fucking...
I'm not here saying that my guys should start for fucking Real Madrid.
Player of the year 3 years in a goddamn row for England. Arsenal, the guy puts up double-digit goals and assists for the last 2-3
Saka's
seasons.
better than Rashford. Is that what you want him to say?
I mean, that's not even a discussion.
Well, no
2-3
shit.
seasons in a row, and people just disregard because we slipped up the one season. Saliba gets injured last year. I mean, we bottled it at Villa and fucking at Villa, West Ham, and all that. 102 games go in 2 different directions. People's opinions change on Saka immediately. That's what's insane. 102 games last season goes in a different direction. Saka goes from being shit to all of a sudden people acknowledging him as great.
Shit.
That's what's insane.
I'll give you 15 seconds to counter.
Saka is a great player. There's no questioning that. It's different gravy. Rodrygo's different gravy. He's been clutch. He came up for his team when they needed him most. Saka just has not done that yet, and for that reason, I'm starting Rodrygo at Real Madrid over Bukayo.
We just haven't won a trophy yet, but he's been 20 goals, 15 assists, fucking crazy number.
Hey, we gonna get ours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
second
we win this year, opinions are gonna change completely.
I love the champions of August. I love the champions of August.
Hey, I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, brother. That's all I know. Early September. That's why I picked Arsenal. They're like the same club. But I actually believe in Arsenal. Like, the Dolphins have broken me so bad that they're almost like dead to me, but I'll always love them. But Arsenal, like, I actually wake up excited for game day.
I was watching that Netflix La Liga show, and they're talking about Girona, who it was focused on last year, and be like, they're all the players in that were being like, oh, it'd be great to be, on top of the table when we go for winter break. You guys are that. You guys are the winter champions. If you had a trophy for every time you were on top in January,
we'd be Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, fuck you guys. Watch, we're going to win the league this year. And when we do,
And
I'm popping champagne on
God.
all these bitches.
Bro, I'm going to be the most obnoxious person on the fucking
Obnoxious.
internet. I can't wait.
I like that. Big ups.
More
Big
than
up
more
the
than
Mendem
Smokes.
Za.
You're in a race with Smokes to be the most.
I might turn into Smokes.
Okay.
That's how bad it's going to get. I'm going to turn into
No,
Nicky
Za
Smokes.
should be more ignorant than me.
That running around, like you saw the Snicky. I mean, people, you got to go look at the Nicky Smokes clip. Absolute classic after when he hit the home run. That's what I'm going to be.
Bro, Chief, you should have seen them last week on they're calling it Champion or Winners Saturday. After the games last Saturday, we went out and had a beverage. These two sitting at the fucking bar, running down the wing, Saka, running down the wing,
God, I'm
Saka.
so glad
It
I
was
didn't stick
embarrassing.
We were at Texan Taco, which is
you want to talk about obnoxious places?
A country bar in Chicago, and me and Za are just on the fucking piss. We're ordering shots, we're singing chants, banging on the table, and then another gunner came in, another gooner came in, and we just had the time of our life.
I'm happy for you guys.
I can't go back to
Get them in
Hey,
now.
maybe if you win a fucking game every now and then, you could join us at the bar.
We got 2 stars. Do you see these stars,
Nah,
brother?
I can't see it. You're too far away.
Yeah, 2 stars.
Yeah, you
2
weren't
European
even alive
cups.
for 'em, whatever. All right, toast or roast time. We're either gonna toast someone or something, or we're gonna roast something or someone. Za, I'm gonna start with you.
I'm gonna go toast this week, and it's gonna be a controversial one. My guy, Nicolas Pepe, former Arsenal player, has been linked to Tiana Trump. People are acting like he murdered somebody. It's like apparently now, if you're a porn star, you're the worst person on the planet and all that. Yeah, people running the jokes, the whole she's for the streets and all that. But you know what? Listen, Nico Pepe. That's my guy, bro. I am going to stand up and toast to him freaking getting Tiana Trump. He's all up in there. Nico Pepe, my guy, toast to you, bro. If it's true, get all up in there.
Yes, I'm with that, Za. Ain't no problem dumping a little load in Tiana Trump every now and then. Come on now.
Paul.
Hey, if everyone
Kids
else
show.
gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too.
Kids show.
No, this is not a kid show. If you are under the age of 18, you probably should.
Log
We'll
off.
say like 16. All right, Chief, who you toasting or roasting?
I'm roasting ourselves. I'm roasting Forrest. They unveiled the 3rd kit today, before we record on Friday. Forrest has this weird obsession with the top 6, and it is clear as day with this 3rd kit. They're Man City. They just were like, let's have a generic stock version of the Man City. Look at that.
Oh my God, that's dog shit.
It's horrible.
Who manufactures?
Oh my God,
Well,
you're
it's Adidas.
fanboys. You're
City's
City
also
fanboys.
City's also Adidas.
I don't know if City is Adidas, but that's Man City.
You're City fanboys.
Yeah, I hate it. We are kind of boxed in because our owner is Greek and he owns Olympiacos, and their big rival wears green. So like we're just not allowed to wear green.
Really?
Yeah.
So like Christmas time, you can't have like a green.
A team called Nottingham Forest can't have green in their
crazy.
uniform. So but there's other colors to pick. There's other designs to pick. You guys just took a stock blue. It's like Man City just donated them to Forest is what it looks like.
It's like what Forrest did for Arsenal back in 1809 or whenever
Yeah,
the fuck that happened.
like let you guys be a club.
Yeah. I watched the whole documentary on the history of Arsenal, but we'll save that for another day. All right, I'm roasting Tottenham. You fucking waste men, scum bum crumbs. You guys are fucking pathetic. All I heard is Solanke, we got this, we got that. We're gonna be top 4 in the league. We're gonna win the league. You guys are shit. You're the same fucking club you've always been. Jamie Vardy, did I say that right?
Vardy, yeah.
Vardy is your fucking father. He owns you. Points at his sleeve. 1 Premier League title to 0. You guys suck. You got dog walked. You dropped points to Leicester City in week 1. You guys are dog water. And now your whole fucking team's hurt already. So fuck you, Tottenham. You're always shit. You always will be shit. And you will always be fucking irrelevant. No one respects you. I respect Forest more than Tottenham. No one respects Tottenham at all. I don't even know why they consider you guys a top 6 club. Because you don't win fucking shit. You are mid.
It's a rant.
That felt good. That felt good.
Felt great. That felt great. Okay. Let's sing a nicer tune. FPL leaderboard. So shout out to everyone that joined our fantasy league. We opened that thing up an hour before the deadline.
last minute.
And I think we have up to like 80 people in there.
I think there's over 100, and if you want to join, you can still join. You'll be added in after this end of this week.
Yes.
Probably still be able to catch me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in there.
How's
So
your team doing?
I'll get there in 1 second. So I just want to shout out the top 3 people right now. Good enough. That's his team name. I'm going to try to pronounce your name right. Terry Ra Matopi.
Hey, wait, hold on. I went to high school with him. That's your
Wagwan?
One of my best friends. One of my best friends from. That's your. You know what he said?
What's going on?
Like that's your hi. That's what he said. It's like that's your hello. That's one of my best friend's little brothers. So this is his older brother.
He's got 89 points.
I've known his brother since I was 6 years old.
And then we got Messi making money.
That's just Megan's
That's probably
kid.
Megan.
That has to be, right?
Megan's kid is like
He's got 88 points.
he is a savant.
Yeah.
And shout out Madden. It's actually going to be his 11th birthday this weekend. Your mom got you some great gifts. I'm not going to spoil it. Angie's Sakaruos? Sakaroos.
That's what
Ange.
That's
Ange.
Ange Socceroos. So Ange is Tottenham's coach. He's
Oh,
Australian.
fuck that.
He's Australian, and the Socceroos is the Australian.
That's what they
Australian
call it.
Okay, well, Cole Engel is the manager of that team. He's got 88 points, so shout out to Cole. Now, for the podcast, Zod and Maresh are tied with 61 points. I'm edging Chief right now. By 1 point, I got 59. He's got 58.
Pause.
And Rudy's not here, so he doesn't even deserve a shout-out. Fuck you, Rudy. Yeah, but I'm only 1 point ahead of Chief, and I am 14 spots ahead of him. So the league is very, very
I kind of screwed
tight.
you last week, huh?
Oh yeah, you're a fucking waste man. You should be buying me food for a week.
Shut your
mouth. Shut your mouth. All week, I'm like, I got Kai Havertz. Like, Kai Havertz is the fucking guy. And Zaz over here, like, I don't know, man. Like, they might start Jesus and have Havertz in the midfield. I don't know if you want to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, there's no way we go out there starting Jesus over Havertz. But surely enough, this little fucking devil right here just chirping in my ear. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just go with Ivan Toney because he's a guaranteed starter. So I take Havertz out. I put Toney in. Tony's not playing, by the way. He might get shipped out somewhere.
You're in charge of your own team. You're a grown man.
I'm the newbie. I'm trying to listen to the old vet.
Lineup.
And turns out this old vet is a fucking washdog. They should send you to the pound and put you fucking down for what you did to me. I hate you. No. And guess what? The best part is, you want to know why he's selling me on Jesus? Because this fucking clown put him in his starting lineup.
That's the thing. That's my point. Arteta cannot be trusted.
You can't be trusted. Arteta can be trusted.
I was sold on the fact that Jesus was going to start that game as striker. So
Because you're an idiot.
Now I'm in trouble.
I'm an idiot for believing you.
Now I'm in trouble. I don't know how.
We watched this team for 38 fucking weeks. I only watched them for like 15. I didn't even get into soccer until fucking February. This fucking wasteman right here watches every single game, and you had the balls, the audacity to act like Jesus would ever start over Havertz. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get him out of my team. Now I'm pretty screwed.
I hope Costco runs out of cheesecake, bro. You don't deserve any fucking dessert.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
That's just personal.
No.
That's a low blow.
No.
That's a low blow. That's uncalled for. My team. So Jesus is my problem. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get him out.
Shit, Sherlock.
Get him out. I have Barco who's getting sold by Brighton, so I need to get him out of my team. Ola Aina, your guy. I'm literally hanging on the thread with his fitness, and it looks like Solanke's not gonna be playing this weekend.
Nope, he's out. Confirmed out.
4 injuries on my lineup, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Zod doesn't know ball. Get it trending on Twitter, please.
Do you guys want to add a prize for the main competition with all the fans?
Yeah, I think we should add a prize.
Maybe like a kit.
Yeah,
kit of your favorite team.
I'll buy a kit if you win.
Yeah.
We'll all throw in.
We'll throw in. We'll buy you a kit.
Whoever wins your favorite.
We could get you a custom kit. We could get you a player kit. Whatever you want. Well, yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
We'll send them like a little care package.
Yeah. Some stooly stuff.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so let's get into match week 2. Obviously, we're going to start with the biggest game of the week. The Arsenal on the road against Aston Villa. This game is so fucking personal for me. The one game I went to last year, I go to the Emirates. They play Aston Villa, and Arsenal gets spanked up 2-0. Those pussy away fans chanting in my fucking stadium. This game is so personal. They beat us twice last year. We didn't even beat them. This is a statement game for Arsenal. We go into Aston Villa on Saturday, and we beat the brakes off these motherfuckers. That's my take. And if they don't beat the brakes off them, we're not winning the league. If we go there and win 3-0, we're winning the league, guaranteed. This game is personal. I know Tottenham's our biggest rival, but what Villa did to me last year when I went to the Emirates, fuck them. They are my biggest rival, and I want to see an ass whooping. I want Saka better put in goals. I want 6-0 to the Arsenal chanting in the fucking stadium. That's what I want on Saturday. Who put the ball in the back of the net? Half the fucking team did. That's what I want to hear on Saturday.
Nah, I'm with you with that one. That's where we lost the league, man. Both games we lost away. We lost 1-0 at Villa. We lost 1-0. It was John McGinn. 2-0 at home. The one that you went to. That game, I wanted to kill Havertz and fucking Trossard.
Well, I wanted to kill myself.
After that game, I wanted to kill Havertz and Trossard after that game, man. But
just imagine flying out there and watching it in person. Yeah, it was so sick. But my honest prediction is I do think Arsenal wins. I think it's going to be like a close game where me and you are like looking at each other in the 75th minute.
Squeaky bum.
Trying to kill each other. Stressed out. Hoodie almost covering our eyes. I think Arsenal gets it done. I think they win 1-0.
Yeah, no. So Unai Emery, this one means a lot because I mean Emery, we got Martinez, former Emery, Arteta versus Emery. You know, the people online, the Arteta haters are like, oh, we should have kept Emery and all that. So there's gonna be a lot of discourse around that. As Smoke said, man, it's a personal one from last season. This is where we lost the league. This year, we didn't play too well against Wolves. First game, I expect us to win in this game. If we don't win, I'm going to be so angry. Are we going to win? It's going to be very tough. Villa away is always very tough, but we have to win. We can't afford to drop points. And, yeah, if you're asking me for a score prediction, I say 2-0 Arsenal.
This one screams draw. Screams draw to me. I think it's going to be 1-1. Villa at home. You guys caught them, I feel like, at the worst possible time. You wanted them in November, December, once Champions League starts going, all the cups. This is going to be a problem for you guys. I like a draw in that game. You guys give away 2 points again to Villa.
That would hurt. Now, the only thing with this Villa game, and it's going to just stress me out, so
I think this game is going to break you two. You guys are going to turn on each other about the 70th minute.
You think?
Smokes is going to say something when he's like in his the most negative headspace. He's going to snap on you, and it's going to be over. Your friendship might not last past this weekend.
I can see it already. People are going to be missing sitters. It's going to be 0-0, 80th minute, and I'm just going to lose my fucking mind.
I can't wait to spend my Saturday morning with Saka.
And you can all spend your Saturday with Nicky Smokes and Za. We'll be streaming it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great transition. Great little plug there, Maresh. You just earned player of the pod. Yeah. So what time are we going live? 9 a.m.?
Yeah, for the 9 a.m.
So we'll start at 9 a.m.
We're going the 9 and the 11:30. Oh, yeah.
The City and Forest will
Oh, yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. No, we got to get Chiefs' reaction when they start the year with 1 point through 2 games.
We're playing Sunday.
Nah, Saturday, 9 o'clock.
Give us a little preview about that game that you got coming up.
Southampton, I think, is going to be the Burnley of this season. They like to be on the front foot. They like to have the ball. They're not good enough, actually, to play that way, so they're going to cough it up. I think we're going to let them have the ball. I think they're at home. I think we're going to let them have the ball, majority possession, 65-35, something like that, and we're going to hit them on the break. And they can't handle Elanga's speed out wide. They can't handle the creativity of Gibbs White and Hudson-Odoi. I think we're going to get them in transition, and I think Milenkovic comes in for Boley. Even if he doesn't, I don't care. Boley was so good last week. Forest have more talent. They're the better team. They have more Premier League experience now. This is the first win of the season for Forest.
Is Wood going to play?
Wood probably plays, yeah.
Okay, good, because I put him in fantasy.
Yeah, I bet you it'll be similar to last week where Wood gets the first 70, and then Taiwo comes on.
Perfectly
late.
fine by
me. Any word on Nina?
He's got a knock. I mean, he came off a little earlier than we thought, but I think Ina's gonna start and play. It'll be the two wing backs we saw last week with Williams on the right and Ina on the left.
The last thing I wanted to say about the Arsenal-Villa game, sorry.
No, you're good.
I think it's going to tell me a lot because when we go to the Etihad we do play very conservative. Like, we play for the draw. Was that the same case last year when we went to Villa?
No.
Or are we gonna
No,
play?
no,
Like,
we
I
just
want to
be-
see dogs.
You guys
Villa-
controlled that. You guys
Villa
controlled the game there.
Villa at home. Villa at home. The game that you watched, that first half.
We were very
in terms
aggressive.
of actual football.
I'm talking about on the road.
We created a lot of chances. Villa away was 1-0. I can't remember Villa away.
I wanna
It was
go in
1-0.
I can't
They had a
remember the
little
game.
VAR help. That was in December.
Was that the one where Nketiah missed Nketiah missed the header? He missed a free header in like the 89th minute. That's the Havertz handball one. That is the Havertz handball one. The goal that was disallowed by.
You had a full XG higher in that first game. If you care about XG, you had a full XG higher.
But the one that you saw, we caught Villa when they were in form, and we were also in form. But
Oh, you got a new wallpaper too?
yeah, Kai Havertz from last weekend.
Can't see mine, but mine's my two favorite players, Odegaard and Saka. Should be an easy win. No? Nothing's easy with United. You guys suck.
No, going to the Amex is never an easy one. Brighton beat us at Old Trafford to kick off the season last year. It's going to be a tough one. Plus 165 currently, I think, for United to try and get that dub. I honestly got no read on this one. I don't know who's starting. If Maguire starts, he looked good against Fulham. We'll see. Or if they bring in De Ligt. Just give me the light.
Oh, no.
We were singing that too. It's honestly a fire ass.
Just give me the light. Pass it to Menu. Dallo gonna run the show.
Great
See,
chant.
if we get those boys going, then we might be in luck. But I don't know. It looked shaky. Garnacho missing a sitter at the end of last
That
game.
was unbelievable.
Waste man.
Bad pass from Rashford, but again, no excuse.
That
Got to
was
bury
awful.
those.
No, the Rashford pass was terrible.
But yeah, this one also screams like a draw. So,
Rashford passed it behind
but
him.
you know, I want my team to win.
Literally passing it behind him. Rashford is just
Waste.
pace.
Waste.
Literally
Useless.
just pace.
All right, next thing we got is the golden boot. So we actually came up with this literally 5 minutes before we started recording. You can only pick a team twice. So,
It's a
for
season
example, City plays today. If I pick Holland, that means I can only choose a City player one more time for the rest of the year.
Correct.
Okay, so I was going to go Dominic Solanke, but he got knocked right before we went live, so I'm not picking him. And I'm actually just going to be a scumbag like Za, steal your pick, and I'm going with Holland to score.
All right, so I guess we're both on Holland. I mean, that's the easy one. Listen, I need a dub.
We're trying to win.
Dub right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's Man City at home against Ipswich. I mean, that's like when Dwayne Wade does.
You might
the
get
thing?
3.
When Dwayne Wade does the thing,
Yeah,
and then
LeBron.
LeBron when
Yeah,
Miami.
alley-oop.
That's
Yeah.
that. It's that.
We're like
left,
Tiana
right, and I
Trump
hate-
on the first page of Pornhub.
Or that.
Everyone's just in that bitch.
Yup. There it is. There it is. There it is. Bop, bop, bop. But yeah, no, Holland against Ipswich, I think is going to score. It's going to be my pick.
All right.
All right. I'm going Son. I think Tottenham playing against Everton, they're going to have probably 90% of possession in that game, and they're going to be in and around the box. There's going to be a penalty. Son's going to take it. Son will score. Son's my pick.
All right, Maresh.
You guys feel that? Starting to get a little chilly in here.
Palmer.
I'm going ice cold. Open up the
Palmer.
goal scoring campaign against Wolves because Wolves are absolute shite.
Really?
They are. I put Palmer in for FPL this week too.
Wow, that's a big change.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. All right, betting recap from week 1. I'll keep this short and sweet. Chief, you suck. You sold out. You sold everyone. If your boys didn't choke the last 5 minutes,
Dude,
hit
welcome to
parlay.
Forest. Welcome to
Everyone
Forest.
sweeps. I had Arsenal clean sheet.
Must
Winner,
be
winner,
easy up
chicken
there at
dinner.
the top with $1 billion budget.
Maresh cashed an anytime goal scorer, and he called it on the
Yeah.
pod, which was amazing. And he came on as a sub, right?
Yeah.
And it was only plus 135. Soccer odds makers, football odds makers. Sorry, I'm an American. It's going to take time to transition. Pause. I don't know if you have to pause.
No, yeah. No, you have to. You have to. Yeah.
Anyway, that should have paid more, but great call. You ripped it. You hit. Za missed. Odegaard goal scorer. I don't know why you picked Odegaard to score, but I love him. He's my favorite player
Best
ever.
midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, he is. I think he's the best player in the Prem, but that's a conversation for another day. So basically, Chief sold everyone. He sucks. But hey, good news is it's a new week. So Chief, let's start with you.
I like Newcastle on the road plus 120. Newcastle, I think they're a team that's going to be in and around the Champions League, that 4th spot again this year. They won last week, Southampton. I think they were on 10 men from like the 20th minute or something like that, and they still found a way to win. They're going to put their foot on the gas. Isak, I love Isak. So I think Isak's going to be on the score sheet, and I think they're going to get an easy dub.
Za?
Maresh is not going to like this, but plus 150 after Brighton's performance from last weekend, that's incredible value. So I'm all over that. They look good. Danny Welbeck, my guy Simon Adingra from Ivory Coast. They won, and who else scored? Was it Mitoma? Mitoma, Welbeck, and Adingra, 3-0 last week. United only scraped by. I mean, they had to get saved by the new boy off the bench and all that. So I think Brighton at home is going to give United the business.
Against a 10-man Everton with Ashley Young, the fucking fossil being sent off?
Confidence.
Yeah, okay.
Confidence.
Yeah, okay.
Confidence.
It's all
That
about
was a
momentum.
stupid foul. That was a stupid foul from Young, by the way.
Marash, what
That
do you like?
professional foul.
I am just confirming the odds, but I am going to roll with our boy Chief, Forest money line.
All right, love it.
Absolutely. This
Plus
is a
one
must, This is a plus 170?
Well, DraftKings actually has a plus 190.
Okay, plus 190. This is a must-win game. A must-win game for Forest because before the break, there's one more match, and they play Newcastle.
They have Wolves at home, Newcastle's League Cup on Tuesday. I believe.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
so
got
their next Premier League game is Saturday against Wolves at home.
Okay.
But I'm with you. This is if you want to be up higher in the table, you gotta. I wish they were playing them after like 10 games when they're like, oh man, like we're in trouble. This is when their first home game. They're having a little bit more fight, a little bit more spirit. But I think man for man, Forest is just better than them. So I think we'll take advantage. They're gonna cough the ball up. I love it. I love it, Maresh. Let's ride.
I'm going to be with you, sweating that one
I
out.
bet that one as well.
I might just throw them in to just sweat with the boys and have a little skin in the game. But my official pick, and this is just going to be hilarious to watch back after I just rip this team to shreds on my toasted roast, but I'm taking Tottenham first half money line over Everton. I'll never bet them to win a full game, but I do think they're going to come out with a little bit of a vengeance here.
You're no fucking gooner.
I mean, dude, when it comes to betting, you got to put your pride aside. Like everything goes out the window. I'm here to make money, and I think Tottenham should have a lead over Everton in their first home game after 45 minutes. Like that's just what I think is going to happen. Now, would I love to see them down 4-0 at halftime and lose my bet? Yeah, absolutely. But I do think they're going to have a lead going into the second half. So yeah, Tottenham first half money line minus 115 is my official pick. That's pretty much going to wrap everything up for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And also, we're going to do 2 episodes a week. This week was a little bit difficult because of Camp Barstool, but we're going to do what, like Tuesdays?
Do Monday.
Monday
Release
morning.
on Monday morning.
We'll figure it out.
We'll record Monday morning, recap. This would be week 2, so we'd recap the week that just happened, and then we'll go again. We'll release a new episode on Fridays for the upcoming week. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this with some of your friends, and we'll see you guys next week.